say Omande fine, who say Omawoko fine. So today is another episode from Beta Torpoh, and today we'll be on a Beta Torpoh with some Cameroonian lion. In name of Mr Leo, all will naturally know it. How far Leo?
I did. Man of that.
So the way you lost.
Are you lost? No, I'm not lost.
You lost?
I did.
How you come today?
You see that studio change now. Sharp studio.
You come one time?
Yeah, every 5 o'clock I'm up.
Yeah. Do you sleep all the time?
Most often from 1.
So you sleep like 4 hours a day?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we'll take a short break and then we'll come back. We'll continue to learn Beta Torpoh Mr Leo.
Music like never before on your TV. My Music TV, your musical TV channel from BT Media Group. Quality musical selection from Cameroon and Africa. Interviews, shoutouts, and TV shows. My Music TV is the coverage and production of your musical concerts live on our channel and recorded. My Music TV is on satellite ABS3 and viewed in over 54 countries. Also on our social media platforms. My Music TV. Feel the rhythm.
Alright, you also tell me if any person asks and say how Mr Leo can be Mr Leo with your talk, because we know very well so you don't get some very long journey inside the industry. You know, before you want to enter music, you go school, you actually be computer science graduate before you decide to enter music. So tell me your story. You come on military home. Yeah, people want to do music. But you do it anyhow.
A long story. I don't know, so I'll do cut and short. But if we get time, I'll talk for you now. So I do plenty of things if I was to sing. You know, from painting to football to street dance to
really dance. Why they ever dance that kind of street dance?
Street dance, you know, but you don't stay. You know, I stopped on the day I broke my shoulder for office and office. All the, you know, acrobatics.
So you actually do all that
acrobatics, yeah. I broke my shoulder and shut me down with 6 months. So, I just stopped. So to even drama, I did a lot of that, secondary school, high school. But then all that thing and that thing the way I try to do them. Not that I try, I be do them, but it been in my will to do them. But music, now that one thing we they ever tell me they say, I don't choose music choose me.
Okay.
You know, so and most of the things they were supposed to do, I not be fit do them because the family, no support. You know, remember that time I say I'm best defender with top cup, but I guess they call me. They be like a thing of 2 days straight.
Where?
So they will form my brain. You know, I'm military, you know. So for music now, for the start, the plan will be in music, being just for sing. Maybe the question I wait if I make I take my two to go choir. Why even go sing? Why is man with that school? You're gonna go sing.
So you joined choir which school?
Moliko Salvation Bilingual High School. From 5 O levels, yeah. So I never hide it in me. I never catch me. Now, chap.
No, I talk.
All right, so practice every day. Call it. I'll be hearing more. You know that day for school, for send me join chap either after school or maybe early for morning time during break. It never be possible. So when I go back to school, then we join a chat. But now every day after school, my men they go join that chick them. I find my one. I need see. No, the one way I want to I find an issue. So now Sunday now, so my man can tap me tell me say, you know, say that chick they ever go after school. I say now also I say choir. I say wonderful. So I'll do that. He say they join the. So I I go quiet and go also the cheek. So I enter. Me and you, because even you want to, I think they make it find out because the two being a friend and this year. So if you find check after school, my own and this year. So he and I think I'm person, I start search after school, he will stand with the class, wait after they finish. And they see that's how we
There you go.
You can tell me, say, that girl they go now quiet. So the highest thing is they move, join. Then inside the now, we know as I will. I don't quite away. I don't ever sing. I don't know nothing about singing. Singing, I will not be very like I'm be very more. So I will double join. That kind 1 month after to 2 months, I succeed
Forgetting that.
So I decided that okay, since I don't get that, what do they mean now? I vanished. Blessed be and Saratiel.
They play the same choir.
All right, Blessed be the high school. I be there from 5. Blessed be used to be in my big school. Yeah. Saratiel, first year university. Yeah, but then Saratiel will be one of the leaders of the crew and then pianist and all that. So they play, now so they can join choir. After that one, Saratiel assigned Blessed be. Blessed be come off of school every day after school. He can take me back to us. He bring them back. They say, "Now, whoa, I don't want to sing."
They say you must sing.
They say for the choir, I will join.
You come out.
Trouble. I force. I want to see others that like let play, and some music start. Singing actually, but it took me from 2007 to around 2010 to step into the studio.
Okay.
And now day with music start actually, yeah. Because
So
at the start,
actually,
it was not about music, it was just singing.
So now
So if I should cut long story short, now the story that unless you want to matter, give now details then.
So now actually Blessed be teach you how to sing and Saratiel, or now they like mentor you for singing.
Both. So actually, that was a fall in love with singing, not music. That was a fall in love with singing. So I started and say, okay, when I want to sing, I don't start like but when I hear when I sing, I know just have ever
sing the one.
So how I guess to do. So Saratiel made me a kind of place every morning. I began at all levels. I get to go to place every morning from 6:30 to 7:30 for vocalize. And then I did school for 8 o'clock for 1 year without sleeping a day.
Wow.
To learn how to sing. And then Blessed be now after school, after choir. Yeah, you will go find some place to vocalize. So I work with Saratiel for morning, or Blessed be for evening. And then during the weekends, so that person, they hardly mention your name now because people they don't know. You never have Shay from New Bell.
Shay, yes.
He's actually one of my mentors too.
Okay.
So we deal with the same ministry. So I don't ever know see the singing, never know say sing. So they were discover me now start work, especially during the weekend. So I've been working with like 3 people at the same time.
Wow.
Now I must speak, you know.
Oh, okay, so tell me about your first hit single we get at Go Better.
Yeah.
So tell that way you be do Go Better, you be ever believe say Go Better go catch the way we catch because Go Better be outside. Even I was a man that get Go Better for their phone. You know.
So
you will do the song, you be ever believe say you go get that kind of level of success when you get that.
I mean no say you get success, but I don't even know how far. Why? Because I take my time to do it. So I started singing from 2007. I started studio around 2009. And by 2010, I was already artist. I do say phone in 2010. At least I'm not 2017, 7 years after. I mean, it's by 2010, I really stand fine with that. But now the question now, why are they ready for 2010? And then I released my first single in 2015.
I think 14, 15.
Yeah, 14, 15. So after I start go studio, I don't actually ready. Me and Saratiel will discover, say, okay, the problem is not just for start, the way we start matter. So I need to take again another 2 to 3 years, find my style. you know. So before I release It Go Better, I will know exactly what to do. But you never ever know how far I will achieve that. So about It Go Better, after all the songs we want to do, I'm like, a lot, you know. That was to develop the formula. It Go Better, the formula for It Go Better, and actually Salatiel initiator. So you go for this flavor concert, that first flavor concert we did with Douala. Flavor, the flavor B&G concert. Yeah, on the Douala. So that's why I did with that too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that will be made of Salatiel, Bless P, Rude Boy, and Mirabel. So that I carry back my carry on my back side of Waka. So Salatiel will come back. He can play me video, then we'll flavor performance. Flavor video release, ada. If they listen to the original song, they will listen to the way performance. So we do not just an acoustic version, piano, you know, cool, you know. So they tell me, say, okay, you want to move child or something like that one. But then purely come in. I write It Go Better like 4 times in Kansula. I go do the first one, English in Kansula. The second one, French in Kansula. The third one, okay, no still go. But the fourth one, I discovered, I said, okay, actually, you want to just stay, come in inside the song. So then I go back and I start from the first line and I start changing right up to the last line. So if you look and find, that will release It Go Better. The Pig will be almost be releasing a hot song.
Not true.
So why we still take the risk to release It Go Better? Because we know the weight of it. Like I talked, you never know how far. So it shocked me actually. I did not say, okay, and I find some you'll go. But I don't know at the level that way. Yeah.
All right, so some more things on short break and then we'll come back. We'll continue longer on a Beta Torpoh with Mr Leo.
Music like never before on your TV. My Music TV, your musical TV channel from BT Media Group. Quality musical selection from Cameroon and Africa. Interviews, shoutouts, and TV shows. My Music TV is the coverage and production of your musical concerts live on our channel and recorded. My Music TV is on satellite ABS3 and viewed in over 54 countries. Also on our social media platforms. My Music TV. Feel the rhythm.
All right, so a lot of times, as soon as you enter industry, I mean, you don't get success, and then you don't get a lot of critics as well. Especially your music. Most of the critics of your music don't be on the faxi where they talk say, oh, you're a bouncer boy and a song boy. Why you ever sing for French? Why say you try for sing for French? Say why you represent your own country, your own village, or your own side come on, that kind of thing. So like how that particular statement will make a feel like it don't affect your music in any way, or wait till you get for talk and put it they think so. Because that particular argument always come up a lot of times when you release your new single. People will talk say, oh, you want only for French, you don't really sing it for English, or you want to sing only for French. Why? How you feel? How it don't affect your music? You do it intentionally or on a strategy or?
All right. I'll be anglophone. So I'm going to never ever. But the funny thing is, funny enough, for Cameroon, you feel be anglophone, we go for French zone. You be purely anglophone, but you get a French background. Or you feel be francophone, you go for English zone, like Blanche. The funny thing is, the people they don't care. When it comes to music, I stay original. I let it out the way it comes.
Exactly.
So I don't go twist them around for anybody. Like maybe because some person don't tell me say, yo, you bounce or start saying go bounce or I'll do song like Kimayo. And then I go start translate and back into Lamso for please the person and stuff. I will not do that. And then secondly, music, universal language. you do music, meet touch as many people as possible, you know, and then we know for sure, see, Cameroon get just about 20% English, and you want me a message, you know, come across. And the funny thing is, I really do song for French, 100%.
Yeah,
it's always down the lunch, you know. So I don't want to talk much about that one because I know people in there will still interpret the Bible,
right?
You know, yeah. But I want to ask one question, like, what kind of French artists, right?
They sing for English.
They sing mostly for English. I want them to go check all your videos from the first to the last, every comment. If you show me one comment based on francophone, you talk here.
Why you sing English?
Loco, pourquoi tu chantes trop en anglais? You can't tell me I stop music. So the question now, why?
Yeah.
Why not only Anglophone, the complaints, the Anglophone artists, the sing for French? When if you ever get a Francophone, you know, why not only Anglophone fan that the complaints, the Anglophone artists, the sing for French? But if you ever hear some French fan, the complaints, some French artists, they sing English and stuff, why?
I don't think it's a minority complex.
And I just, not be a matter of minority complex, not a matter of mentality, you know. When it comes to showbiz, we still get a lot of naive fans, especially when it comes to the Anglophones, without insulting necessarily. Showbiz still young for English Cameroon. If you take note, you discover 20 years back, now French people, they run showbiz for the past 15, 20 years back. So with time, actually, Cameroon being the lion for Africa when it comes to the days of Makossa, you know, and all that. So they get an old generation of fans. We don't understand what is music from day one till now. And then Anglophone, then, you know, they knew both the artist and the fans. The artists, they just speed up, take over. Not that because it's over, but don't just be on probation too long because lots of doors were closed. From the moment we start opening up, you know, everything start open. The artists, they grow very fast, you know, both mentally and, you know, the way they operate. But you actually take time for the fans to understand what they actually happen. So now at the end of the day, I never blame no man. Opinions are like no shoes. Everybody is entitled to one. Any man get opinion, I never judge no man. But that question, I think they look into me, they ask themselves why French fan, they need complaints a lot for the same for English. And not only them, the complaints is on Anglophone artists. The same for French, you know. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to that particular issue. I know we're open, so just bring some funny energy on that.
All right. So talking about critics that don't get that online, I mean, people don't criticize your dressing too, not. So things they can actually make comments, you know. Don't talk about your black cooler.
Yes. You know, one do I don't know where. Yes.
So I mean, when you wait see, because I remember saying it didn't like say you don't actually block better things for Instagram because of the particular thing, because a lot of times like suppose somebody used to comment, then they tag you, it also Mr. Leo change their stylist, you know. So,
all right. About that one, I'll be one of that guy that they don't care when it comes to that. This is not what I'm selling. I sell music. So when it comes to fashion, I'm gonna ask you. So I like money to buy Gucci. I like money to buy Versace.
Anyway, when I read in the way put a talk, no me necessarily say you need to wear Gucci or other thing. Their parents are just they putting together. You see, they put a complaint and say you need stylists, as you need person where go to dress you up, where you want to come out.
So you know to say time and do it. I like her when they talk. Like designer they know they.
Okay, you like that? You actually like.
I like how they talk. It's been about thing. No more they need to talk about it. The money exists now.
So you define palava.
When it comes to fashion, I'll be radical. Man, just take on something.
So tired that talk about black.
But then, anyone will know me before music. Will understand perfectly why. I used to be in that kind of guy way. I will believe of fashion to that level way. I will use my fees to buy some new shoes and then Miss GC.
Wow.
You understand? But now, from the moment I get into music, where I get, I start thinking differently. I start get my own thing, a priority for me, which is my singing and, my music and all that. Plenty other things, they just don't, like I just don't care too much about most of that thing. And plus, show business. Any man get really function. Any man will check out. Yeah, it's nice.
All right, so besides, you don't get a lot of challenges. Tell me about some of your challenges that you don't get inside music. Before you want to be Mr. Leo, who you be now, before you want to drive motor, before you want to get comfortable, you don't enter one taxi before. No, you get comfortable relatively that, they won't know you before, no. Now for me, I need to take taxi again, another one, you get jabbed them. So,
them.
I know, I don't see like some motor and so far. Or if you use renter. Why do you want to? I don't see you like some motor. See, the wrong actually the better, and the only change. But before you want to get to the level, tell me some of the hardest things that you don't get to go through. You cannot say you personally you don't actually work as sexy the level, boy. I know say you don't do that one, So tell me about some of the challenges the way you don't actually, some of the hard things the way you don't get to deal with that for inside music. Where people they don't know, they see the glory now, but they don't know.
A long story.
Don't tell me the hardest one.
No, so we'll do a quotation.
Tell me. That's how we the Torpoh.
Long story, and then emotional and not put all that level. So anytime I want to come, so one or two things that stop me if it's on type of way. Because I think I don't remember.
But anyway, inspired.
I'll just try with cut and short, small. Start single 2007, start doing music 2009, and then release first single 2015-14. Yeah. So actually, how familiar does permit my doing music? I just discovered, I say, the one time I go there, I've been in that kind of stuff on for because when you see any distraction, you think I'm personal. As in, maybe say I one front, maybe say I one Majesty. I know be take second. My put that on. I've been on kind of periphery now. Yes, kind of level. So we people see some medical doctor or pilot, that kind of thing. But then, maybe I'm checking that. I will get my own kind of thing we have one time. So I just discovered at the end of the day, they stopped me from doing most of that thing. I told people one time I go level. So I decide now, I finish level. I work at Cameroon University, computer engineering, finish. And then I start below, being at the Monte, the youngest engineer actually. Around 2012, 18, academy. I start below, and then again, almost a year after, I resigned. Yeah, I resigned. Why I resigned? Because the corporate board, being I felt so uncomfortable. Go office on morning time, finish leave the night. I talk into the super and continue. No go. I had a good salary, but then I feel the need for resign because I've been know what I want time, I know what I want to do, and then I will just come up with you because that's why I get 50. You understand? No? I know say, hey, that was not, you just blow all things. But then now, how I would tell everybody, say, I don't resign. And the most important thing, and the reason why I resign, I will tell them I resign because that's the music way. They don't blast me, they don't bring me mad out. So I tell everybody, actually, I resign because I want to go further. So I go Yaoundé, and I tell my grandson, say, actually, I want to go further and I will Douala. I fully to a commode in the $1 go back to Boya. And I stay on a repeating close to 2 years.
What they know?
The repeating another day young day. Guys know that I did dollar. Guys know that you know all the juice. I was the part of the guys know that guys know that I didn't dollar. I didn't have Boya. Only with a corner for almost 2 years. Who side I did with Salatel place. So I still with Salatel for another almost 2 years. Why up to 2 years? Because they expect, you know, as I drop in the 13, they just sky level, and they shock me. Yeah. So I want to see 2 years don't ball and nothing.
Yes.
Yes. So who's be the boy? Who's my song? You know, circulate. Southwest and Northwest, like the biggest song, biggest thing happening, but then nothing happened. As in, I am for both Southwest and Northwest for more than a year, and I did not make a single franc. So these same people, they go coach me online, they go tell me how Mr. Leo, why you need to sing for French or English, why you need to sing for French. If they be just make a step, it was owning me at that time. I never ever even see the need to sing for French or, you know, take another step. But I did for that corner for close to 2 years. Nobody looked at me. Nobody cared. As in, they'll even call you for movie launch. I know why I even mention that. You go perform, key yourself, you come on and you get £5.
Where?
You understand now?
Where?
I know I call no name.
Where?
A hit song, that means you can't make person movie launch what it's supposed to be. You make an all my way there for that movie launch, you go back very happy. And then the person will come monitor and give £5.
Where?
You go out. No, the Anglophone mentality that you understand. So I remember if I do something 1, 2, 3 years, you know, go. I find another road, and it's still in one place. So by the time it's that close to 2 years, as I ask myself question then. So I tell Salatese, as I did now, I go for that dollar. I go do that promotion. I see whether they put the hammer with the again and 400. If you know we go there, I go back for house, I go be my papa begin back. I continue my lewa.
It's very quiet.
After my buru, they say, okay, we check I did already overdose by then. The manager, for those who don't know, overdose, aka Clarisse. For those that you realize it, from the day I take my 2 foot across Mongo, I enter Douala. People then start cheering me up for Douala. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months before I ever start making a single franc.
Wow.
Before I start feel like I have a future in music, because I be gradually give up. As in, I would always tell myself, say, anyway, there's no space for microphones, you know. So until I take my 2 foot account here, I storm the streets of Douala. That means I've been a pest for every DJ. Every DJ really watch me, you know that I don't worry, it's fine. If DJ they did with Douala 500. I don't visit 480 one-on-one.
Wow.
Nobody say a call, you know. One-on-one, that means I find you can wear a snack. I be for it to I don't get money, then you go play, I'm a be for it. That means you understand? No? Yes. I tell you that's fine. Play out. You understand? Even as a man need that, no problem. So I actually stormed the streets of Douala. I don't want to go into details, but I stayed with Douala for more than 4 months to 5 months, but I no use hotel. You start with the sleep. You know, man, no ask them. Now, while I was see me, I joined in Nagamboko there. When they come to me, they need come to me, say, oh, sister, they come to that man. You understand now, with the function of that level. So,
when mama here,
yeah, so
they hustle.
Yeah, so anyhow, we the victory. Then we realize the most important thing we check out the history. Then you don't feel with the information at some point. That's just how I believe, you know. So I'm already go online, go talk trash, could probably judge me or, you know, try to check how many baby mama I ever get them.
Okay, we'll talk about your now you talk.
Try to check whether I don't married or never married, the shoe I wear, the shoe I know wear, this song will not come out. Forgetting to know, see, some history, now the part that if he educate another artist, now the part that if he inspire another artist, now the part that if he forge another weapon in the name of an artist. Then at some point, the people communicating are failing, you know, that's how I see it. So, I no one give details them of what we have in the Douala. So that wants them. They don't know, see, if somebody will do a mega, if you don't stay with Douala for 5 months, you
don't get places.
You don't sleep over there. You can't tell me no, but not just the kind, that's the depth of it, like, now the level that I go. Not alone, me and my guy overdose. Wow. Now, why that, now my manager that ordained by Jaramzi, now God decided one, no, not contract decided one. You understand the level me and you are, and the level that. So, when one talk about difficulties, I think a lot of those moments, you know, like, after that, I come home from solitary place. I go rent house. Still for boy, I repeat, they don't know, Remy, they don't know. Only for Bomaka. I'm no more working. I don't make a single franc from a show. My business will be doing my stop and probably they can do a shoe. So I go to school for morning time, close around 5, it won't be 6, I'm on my shoe. That guy that be said ballet from UB Junction. I was one of them.
Wow.
Yeah, so and that's why they take I had to go to my get 1 million will pay. So me you get for, you know, jere, you know, that kind of thing. Then I will stop the business and he work again, salary income. I don't get no source of income. Then I stay with boy I rent. How are they do feed? How are they overdose? Give me 500 francs every day for at least 4 months. Wow. I fed them 500 francs for at least 4 months for boy.
Wow.
So long, you know, there's lots of details. Wow. So I don't know if you explain, but now they how far that. Now they also do that, you know. But of course, how they do know, you know, because you feel they need to ask, you know. But every other, you know, 200 something, probably blogger or best way to communicate online, they don't even know because they don't even see the need to ask, you know.
All right, we'll take some short break. We'll change the mood and then we'll come back. We'll continue. Now go on the Beta Torpoh Mr Leo.
Music like never before on your TV. My Music TV. Your musical TV channel from BT Media Group. Quality musical selection from Cameroon and Africa. Interviews, shoutouts, and TV shows. My Music TV is the coverage and production of your musical concerts live on our channel and recorded. My Music TV is on satellite ABS3 and viewed in over 54 countries. Also on our social media platforms. My Music TV. Feel the rhythm.
Okay, so you tell me like, you know, now you be boss, you get learn entertainment. So you get 2 different artists under your wings. Tell me how it is, we are artists them here. Artists, especially Cameroonian, she's doing very well. I mean, in music they do well, in career they do well, when you see the perform for shows them. So, you know, I mean, as a boss and as an artist, you are doing well.
I'm trying.
But I don't say no easy. So, work for artists, or be artists and work for artists, then no be smart.
Yeah, still yet for correct a few people. I'm CEO for Lion Production with Gomez and Cameroonian. Lion Production is owned by Mr Leo and Overdose.
Wow.
Yes. And then, but I'm still artist.
Under alphabet.
Alphabet, and I think that some people they get that twisted. You start to learn production. Learn production is doing well. Why you know job more? You know what you do for alphabet. Come on, I'm a G, and that's my family. I'm not matter of I did for alphabet. I learn production. I live for alphabet and stuff. Alphabet and my family from day one. So there's no cutting off. So now I be artist for alphabet, and then I get learn production and a lot of strategy then will learn production. I still chat with Salatel and I still my man for that level. So it is supporting my movement. So yeah, but then with Gomez and Kamini, why I decided to do learn production, I just feel the need for maybe even a power do maybe business as such, you know. Like when I check my journey, I check how far people they don't stand for me and how far people they don't give me a helping hand. You know, from Salatel to Bless B to Shay to those and a few others. I just feel the need for, you know, to pass it on, to give back, you know. So now the main idea that behind Lion Production, the main reason that why I decided to start Lion Production, you know, like after 5 years of being Mr. Leo, apart from making some money and sending out good songs, which other soldier will say I will bring her up and forge her, you know. So it's more of a legacy thing than a money-making adventure, you know the idea that. But then, Jaga did the job,
That's what I asked you. So I have to do it.
But why me and not be this old? Or I say our day different. That really But at the end of the day, I mean, any man get a moment of, you know, craziness. I mean, get my own band. I know they live the level where we did. But I compare to their own.
It's not times two.
So it did like big bunny picking. When you reach the adolescent stage, you just get very free. You never over control. You understand? When you reach adolescent, whether you want or not, you must do that crazy thing the way
you don't like them.
You don't like them. But you just pray every day, see me, you know, cross on some level. So I just fit that picture, you know, inside the whole movement. I want to tell myself, say, okay, inside, you know, the whole showbiz journey from the birth of their career, the day for some adolescent station away, okay, they struggle to find their way. Then you know they got people talking. Yeah. You know that moment where you do, you know, say okay, now this is the cam, and they get a lot of people where they talk fans, to you, people they call you. Just besides fans, you get people they call you, give you bad, you know, bad things, influence you some funny way then, and then you relate them with your energy, where you don't even know, and then this was really affect the people around you. Yeah. But there's things I know. I'm a place now for, you know, grown them, you know, shocker. See them through that adolescent stage. Imagine the day for that level now.
Okay. All right. So plenty people don't know to say the songwriter, like a lot of hit songs they want to hear from different artists. Then you know writer. So you know, plenty people know say songwriting another money making, you know, way for inside industry. So tell me about songwriting, like some of the hit songs the way no man knows na writer, when I writer. Tell me one or two.
So I always like to trace some a little bit back. How I do get so deep into songwriting. So after singing and then start with, you know, music, I discovered songwriting I measure too. You know, I remember I always want to prepare for each journey. I need once enter anything where, you know, I know be prepared and I don't know how it actually functions. So when I do my research about music, I discover it takes, you know, having the voice, writing good songs was a good thing, you know. So songwriting being one of that thing they want to be the lacam, you know. So by 2010, I was a good singer, you know. But then I take 3 years. Now what I deserve to give myself a gap. I no release no song. Before it go better, I never released any song. But when we get awesome songs. And why there plenty artists they will boy, they will see me the new artists. We go from 2006 when they do anything, they just drop out. So they know they're online. But they don't know they are dead, but we just choose for no job, any kind thing, yeah. So from 2010 to 2013, I spent 3 years. I no skip, no one day, but I no write at least 2 songs.
Okay.
So now for there, I develop the art of songwriting. And that period where I go really deep. Like I do all kinds of studies about songwriting, create every formula where I get them. They come on during that period. As in, if 1 year get 356 and how many days, I spent 3. But I no skip no one day. I say no one. I no write at least 2 songs.
Wow.
So of course I should be a good songwriter. You know. So now so you start. So coming back to today, to the artist. No, so you want to master name the song name?
Don't name a few. The one that we know say we know when you write that, but we don't know say you write that.
Anyway, from Chipotle was written by me. Yeah, Chipotle even local. Kali, I designed the whole picture of it. Okay. Then Salatia monitor. And then probably, you know, contribute your own words. For memoir, 100%. Okay. For memoir from Daphne. Dis-moi que tu resteras pour memoir. Yeah. The reggae song that she did.
Gunshot. Rastafari.
She released that song early last year. Tu ne lâches pas, tu ne lâches pas, yeah. 100% everything was done by me. Doucement. Anita, actually.
Anita? Okay, so that's really Anita.
Yeah.
Wow.
I designed the song.
Okay.
And then, you know, of course it's going to come in and then, you know, make it its own. Like I was telling you, when a songwriter writes a song, you should may have place as an artist, you know, will come turn the song into your song, you know. So now the trick that will play on Anita, actually.
Okay.
So a lot more, but I'm not for.
Thank you for the time we spend away. You know, if you come Beta Torpoh, so have a little gifts. So they never give our guests a small thing for appreciate the time.
Thank you.
So thank you plenty for this time we don't spend away. If you get the last words for your fan them. Close.
Yeah, why not? Thank you guys for believing in me from day one.
Yes.
When I say you guys, I'm missing
oh man.
The people who really watch and the people that we really connect with to those watching, including you and every other person, you know, promoter, you know, TV host, every other person. Thank you guys so much for believing in me from day one. Keep believing in me, and one word, I won't let you down.
Yes.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
The underground spiritual game.
Alphabeta Records.
Tinz on the beat.
Zaga zaga, zaga zaga, zaga zaga, zaga zaga. If I play like Roger Miller, no be zaga zaga. Do I'm like Nelson Mandela. No be zaga zaga, talk like Martin Luther. No be zaga zaga, no more them like Thomas Sankara. No be zaga zaga, who make the gun them? Who make the bullet? I say my people suffer, Jah backing up them. Society mash them up, same society claim to clean them up. Then put them down to put themselves up. Time for unblock mental slavery. Yeah, no, it's a killer disease. Pourquoi tu veux tuer ton frère? Pourquoi tu veux tuer ta soeur?